Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'll be teaching you guys on how to structure a good pencil skirt. Now in this pencil skirt, the measurement that is required to achieve a pencil skirt drafting is we have the waist, our waist which is 28. We'll be making use of the hip length which is 18.5, and we'll be making use of the hip circumference which is 44. Alright, now in drafting our pencil skirt, we are going to be focusing on the vertical measurement. The vertical measurement which is we are going to be taking from our waist to our hip. Then from our hip to the base of the skirt. So let's dive into it, guys. We said our waist rather is 38. So 38 divided by 4 will be having 9.5. So we'll be marking our 9.5 at this point. So mark our 9.5. And also we give our allowance, 2-inch allowance. 2-inch allowance making it 11.5. 11.5. So and the next thing is that if you want your skirt to have a dart, so you just simply add 1 inch to it. So making it 12.5. So we're marking our, so we are done with this one. So the next thing we go into is the hip length. So our hip length 8.5. So we mark our 8.5. Our 8.5 is here. So we roll our line. We roll the line, connect the line together. Connect the line together. So we'll go into the length of the skirt. The length of the skirt is 23. It's a short skirt. So we mark 23. We come and we mark 23. So we connect the lines together. Connect the lines together. So the next thing, we are done with our waist measurement. The next thing is to input the hip circumference. So the hip circumference, like you said, is 44. 44 divided by 4 is 11. 11. So we mark 11 here. And we add 2 inch to 11, which is our sewing allowance, which is 13. So we mark our 13 down. Now, this is the base of the skirt. This is the base of the skirt. Remember what we got here is what? Was 13.5. So, and remember we are constructing a pencil skirt. We are constructing a pencil. Now there are some pencil skirts that are not 2 pencil. Some of them are madly pencil, and some of them are so pencil. So this is, we take our hip measurement, bring it to this point, then we subtract 2 from the measurement, which we got 11. So we'll be marking 11 here. So we'll be marking 11 here. So I think and also remember when drafting a trouser or a skirt, the hem, you must take note of our hemming. After getting the base of the skirt, we need to add our allowance at the base. So we add our allowance, our 2-inch allowance at the base. Our 2-inch allowance at the base. So this is the allowance at the base. So we connect the allowance. So this is allowance. So to avoid issue with your hemming, at this point, to avoid issue with your hemming, you step up by 5 inches from here. You step up by 5 inches. Step up by 5 inches. So we connect. We connect. The hip is 13, so we bring the 13 downward towards the base. Then we subtract 2 inch from the 13. So we want our pencil skirt. We want it to be 2 pencil. So we subtract 2 inch from it. So this is what it looks like. So this 2 inch is there. So we have to connect the line from our waist to the hip, from the hip to the base. Then we bring it down. So you can see how the skirt is. So we are almost done with the skirt. The next thing we are going to go into is how to get the dart. How do you get the dart of your pencil skirt? Now this is what you do. You take the main circumference of the waist and you divide it by 8. The main circumference divide by 8. Alright, so you get 4 3/4. 4 3/4. So what you do is to take the measurement from this side, 4 3/4. You take 4 3/4 from this side. You mark your 4 3/4. You come down. You mark your 4 3/4 down. Now you ask yourself, where does the dart started from the waist? Now will you going to allow it to go towards the hip? No, that's an error. So what you do, you step up by 2 inch above the hip. 2 inch above the hip. So this is where your dart starts and this is where it stops. So now remember we kept 1 inch allowance for the dart. So we are going to take that 1 inch to this place. So you share your 1 inch into 2. So you mark half here and you mark half here. You connect your line. As simple as it looks, and then think you're enjoying the class. If you have any question, please, you can ask on the comment section. Please, any question on the comment section and I will hit you back. So after this, we are going to go into the next thing, which is our waist effect. Our waist effect. Some people draft without putting this into consideration, and if you observe now this waist effect now, in order to put it in a drafting, it's as simple as stepping down with 1 inch. It's as simple as stepping down with 1 inch. You take the 1 inch downward. So this is the 1 inch. So what you do next, you use your rule rather and connect it together. You connect it. So that is it. So we are done with every drafting that we need to do. So the next thing is to cut it. Alright, so this is our skirt. So mind you, we won't cut it now. We won't cut the waist effect now. This 1 inch down, we won't cut it now. It's after we have drafted the back, then we can cut it out. So we are about to cut the back. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so we are about to draft our back. So as you can see our front. So let's draft our back. So we are going to place the front at this point. Now, as you're placing the front, you are going to mark 2 inch. 2 inch for the zip allowance. Please guys, if you have any question, you can hit me on the comment section. Don't forget to like and share my work, please. So we are done with the zip allowance. The next thing we need to do is to place this side of the drafting, that is the middle of the skirt. You place it towards the zip part. This is the middle of the skirt, and this is the side with the hip on it. So you place the middle towards the zip allowance, and you use your pin. And you use your pin at the middle. Please guys, don't forget, always pin it at the middle. It always make it pain not to shift to any point. Always pin it at the middle. Very important. It looks simple, but it is as important as cutting your fabric. Very important, so that you not cut different thing from what you drafted. So we are done pinning the front to the back. Then the next thing, the only thing we need to do while drafting the back is the zip allowance and the waist effect. That is all. Then we cut the back of the skirt. So let's dive into it. Now for the zip allowance, we took 2 inch for the zip allowance. This is the 2 inch. Then as we are done with the zip allowance, the next thing we need to go into is the waist effect. Now waist effect, remember we took 1 inch downward, 1 inch downward to get this sloping effect. To get the sloping effect. Then while drafting the back, we step up by another 1 inch. We step up by another 1 inch. So this is the 1 inch up. From here, we step up by 1 inch. So this is it. Then we connect our rule. We connect it. We connect from the middle to the side of the skirt. From here to here. Very important. So why this one runs like this, downward, this one goes up like this. This is the sloping effect I'm telling you about. So the next thing we do is to cut out our back. So we cut out the back. We have cut out the back. Please, while cutting the back, don't leave any extra allowance while cutting the back. It's very important, please. We don't need that extra allowance in our work. We don't need it. So we are done cutting our back. The next thing we do is to cut out the waist effect. So let's cut it. This is the front part. If you observe well, it is after we have drafted, after everything has been concluded, we cut out our front waist effect. So this is how it looks like. This is our front. Let me remove the thing. This is our front. This how you can see how the sloping effect is. This is our front and this is our back. So we'll place our front on our material and cut. Mind you, while placing it on the material, no extra allowance. Very important. No extra allowance. No extra allowance. We place it on our material. We place this one on our material and we'll cut. Very soon you'll see the product. Thank you guys for this class, and I'll see you guys on our next class. Thank you and God bless. Don't forget to also subscribe and share our work. Thank you and God bless.